everyone, it's Jenny Alice here, and today we're going to be talking all things tripod with Manfrotto. Now, for those who don't know me, I'm a commercial videographer, which means I work on a lot of different types of shoots, which also means I use a lot of different equipment. Now, having worked in the industry for quite a while now, one of my go-to things to bring with me is my Manfrotto tripod. Now, I'll be honest, I never thought that I'd be saying one of my favorite things to bring on a set with me is a tripod. I'm gonna be completely honest, I used to hate tripods, especially at the beginning of my career. So one of the problems I had when I first bought tripods was I completely cheaped out. And that meant I had a few problems. It just meant that they were awful to set up, they were too lightweight, they were too clunky, you know, they couldn't get those tilting and panning shots. They were just a nightmare to set up. So not only was I cheaping out, but the main problem with this was I just didn't know what I was meant to look for when I was getting a tripod. So I had no idea in what was a good quality tripod and what was maybe not a good quality tripod, hence cheaping out and just getting the first tripod that I saw. So I'm really excited to be here today to run through why a tripod is one of the most vital pieces of equipment that I bring on set with me today. So one of the things that put me off tripods the most was literally the setup time and the amount of hassle that would go into setting up a tripod, having to adjust each leg individually and making sure that you get a nice, perfect level height. And then once you've set that up, you want to change it to say a wide shot or a mid shot or adjust the height, and you've got to go through that whole process again. And I just hated it. I felt like it was super time consuming. Now, anyone who's on set knows how limited you are to time. So this is why I love the Manfrotto fast locks and the Manfrotto twist lock. When I used this tripod, it honestly blew my mind. So it's really cool that all you have to do is unlock each leg and you can lift it up and it will adjust all the legs at the same time and it will go to full height. Compared to other tripods where you'll have to unlock each leg 3 times, lift it up to the next level, unlock again, lift it up to the next level, unlock again. It's just a lot of hassle and it ain't me. So that's why I really like using the fast locks, because I just flick it up, straight up, full height, straight down, bottom height. Like, it's so quick. Boom, 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 done. When I'm on shoots and say I want to get a nice low angle shot, I can quickly spread the legs, just literally be able to get those nice low angle shots. And then if I want to go back to a mid shot, pop it back up again, adjust the height with the locks, and it's super, super quick on set. So along with the fast lock tripod, I also have another Manfrotto tripod, which is a similar concept, but it's just you twist the legs instead of lifting up the lock. And then once you're at full height or whichever height you want, you just twist it back to lock it. Now, they basically both do the same thing. It's just down to personal preference, which one you prefer, if you want to use a lock or a twist. It's up to you, really. So one of the reasons why I use Manfrotto is everyone knows they are super robust and reliable. Everyone that I know that has bought a Manfrotto tripod, they have had them for 20 odd years and they are not going anywhere anytime soon. And it's the same with mine. I know that they're gonna stay for a long time. They're super robust, super reliable and good quality. So whenever I pull out my tripod, I do get a few comments off clients mainly saying, whoa, you know, that is a big tripod, it must be super heavy. The answer is no, it's made out of carbon fiber, so it looks heavier than it is. It's super light. I'm 5'2", I can hold it with one hand, so they're not super heavy. Something that's really important if you are a videographer, I stress this so much, is to make sure whatever your tripod you decide to get has a fluid head. Having a fluid head will allow you to get those lovely, gorgeous, nice, smooth tilting and panning shots. Now, not only does the Manfrotto tripods have fluid heads, but they also have a drag system, which I love, mainly because I can adjust it depending on how fast I want the tilting or the panning to be. I can add a little bit more drag in it and it will just make it a little bit more harder to kind of move left to right, so it'll be a little bit smoother. Or if it's going to be a really quick shot, I can really make that drag system really loose and I can move the camera around super quick. Now, another cool feature on the Manfrotto tripods is counterbalance. Now, when you think of counterbalance, think of it kind of like when you balance a gimbal. Once you've balanced all the axes, it's going to stay nice and level. It's kind of the same when you pop a camera on top of the tripod. If it's too heavy, say you've got a nice long lens on it, it's going to fall forward. Similarly, if you've got lots of monitors and batteries on, it's going to fall back. So having that counterbalance just levels out the camera so it's nice and steady. And it just means that you can let go of the tripod, you can let go of the camera, and it's all going to stay nice and level. Now, I don't know about you, but I couldn't imagine anything worse than, for example, popping your camera on a tripod, turning around to speak to the client, and your camera just going plop at the front. It is just something that I wouldn't want to happen to me or to anyone else. I feel like we can learn without that happening. So it's really important for me anyway to have counterbalance to make sure my equipment is nice and secure on top of the tripod. Now, talking about counterbalance, it's also really important when you're getting a video tripod, especially when you're using bigger setups, that your camera is not going to slide off the tripod. Now, something that I love about the Manfrotto tripods is it has a really nice secure lock. So once I pop the tripod on, I can lock it on. I know it's not going to go anywhere. Similarly, I can take it off super quick and easy as well. Now, on the cheaper tripods, you tend to get like little screws that you just screw on the side. It's too easy in my eyes for the camera just to come off, especially if it's a heavier setup. So for me, having that nice peace of mind that the camera is not going anywhere and it's nice secure is also a massive, massive plus. So in terms of payload, these tripods have got you covered. So each tripod head can go up to either 12 or 14 kilograms, which pretty much has you covered for most camera setups, and even from the Sony a7S III to the FX6, FX9, fully rigged out Alexa, you're pretty much covered in all kind of aspects or circumstances that you're filming. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. I'm super excited to see the videos you create using your Manfrotto tripods, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!